A small, sporty, well-equipped, beginner-oriented cruiser motorcycle that's rocking the same engine as the brilliant Ninja 400. No, I'm not making that up, I'm just describing the newly announced model from Kawasaki that's heading to Japan later this year, the Eliminator 400. Revealed at the Osaka Motorcycle show in Japan, we finally got to see the revived Eliminator that had been rumored to be coming back now for some time, and will be a direct competitor with the very popular Honda Rebel 500. G'day, I'm Kwackajack and welcome back to another video. If you're new to the channel, please do make sure to give this video a like and hit subscribe to join our fast-growing community of moto lovers and stay up to date with the latest news from Kawasaki. The Eliminator name has been used all the way back to 1985, where they fitted a sport bike engine to a cruiser chassis to give us the ZL 900A1. And since then has been attached to several different types of bikes, all the way from a 125cc up to a liter class, and being on everything from a V-twin to a single cylinder and even inline fours. It's been a minute though since we've seen the Eliminator name pop up, and there has been rumors flying around for some time now that we would see it again. And what Kawasaki have given us is what I think a recipe for a very successful little cruiser. What they've given us is a lightweight 400cc sporty little motorcycle that, if priced right, could be a huge hit. There are two models of the new bike, with them being the regular and the SE. Both are equipped with the same little gem of a motor that we see in both the Ninja and Z400. That is a 399cc liquid-cooled parallel twin that produces 47 horsepower and 37 Nm of torque. And that is a perfect amount of power for beginners or just a little lightweight bike like this one. Speaking of weight, the regular will be tipping the scales at a claimed 176 kilograms, while the SE is 2.5 kilograms heavier at 177.8. And that's because it's got a few extra goodies attached to it, which we'll discuss in a moment, but I was genuinely surprised to see some of them on there. Other notes about the new machines are that they are equipped with slender 12-litre tanks, twin rear shocks, and a very low seat height of 734mm to make this a really accessible bike for all kinds of riders. They've also mid-mounted the pegs instead of the usual forward-facing ones that you'd find on a cruiser to help with ergonomics and give it a sportier ride. There's also different seat height options available to allow different size riders to find their sweet spot. Now, Kawasaki does actually already have a beginner-oriented cruiser available on the market in the form of the Vulcan S. That is a much larger and heavier bike that is rocking the 650cc engine that you'd find in the Ninja 650. And while the Vulcan isn't necessarily a bad motorcycle, it definitely doesn't have the same love surrounding it that Kawi's other models do. I've actually never really been much of a fan of it myself. I think the styling is just a bit meh. So when I see this sleek, attractive, light little cruiser from Kawasaki, I get excited. You don't know how often people ask me for recommendations for a beginner cruiser, and usually I'm pushing them towards the Honda. They've also given the Eliminator a lot of extra goodies too, along with the lightweight steel tube frame, LCD instruments with smartphone connectivity, and even traction control. However, if you go for the SE model, you'll get a range of upgrades. That'll be extra bits up front in terms of the cowl and forks, GPS, a USB-C socket, and even front and rear facing cameras that are tied into a ride recording system. That'll allow you to upload clips of your rides online with ease and come in handy if you get into any bingles. So we know it's going to have a great motor, there's lots of goodies attached, it's attractive, and it's lightweight, so it should mean that it's a lot of fun to ride. It's shaping up to be a hit. Right now, it's only planned for release in Japan, and we've yet to get an exact date, but are expecting to see it released in 2024. We do know the current prices it'll be in Japan, so I'll put them up on the screen now. So there's no word on whether or not this will make it to Western markets. But the good news is that because it's rocking the same engine as the Ninja and Z400, it will have no problems with emissions. That means if they did decide to bring it to Western markets like Australia or the US, there would be no roadblocks, and it would really come down to demand. Personally, I think there would be, and it would be a great competitor to the already very popular beginner cruisers from Honda, the Rebel 350 and the Rebel 500. Those bikes prove that demand is there. So tell me your thoughts. Would you buy a 400cc beginner cruiser from Kawasaki? Do you want to see the Eliminator make its way back to Western markets? And do you think it could compete with the likes of the Honda? Let's have a chat about it down in the comments below, because I love hearing what you guys have to say on these topics. Perhaps if we can make enough noise and there's enough buzz, Kawasaki will hear. We definitely know that they listen. We only need to look at the new ZX4R for that to be proven. I'm really excited for it and I hope it makes its way down under. But anyway, thanks for watching guys, and until next time, see ya.